guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I thought I would take you along with me to Poundland and show you the things that I tend to always buy there. There's like 10 or 11 things that I just keep going back for, and I think the Poundland do it really well, and it's obviously so reasonable because everything is pretty much a pound. So I'm going to take you with me today and let's go. Okay, so the number one thing that I buy when I go to Poundland has to be cleaning products. So today I thought I would show you a few of my favorites that are in store. I love the Dishmatic and I buy my refills at Poundland. I'm also always talking about magic erasers, and you can get 2 for £1 there, and they have so many different uses. You can also get so many scrubby brushes and microfiber cloths as well, and they just have loads of brand names when it comes to laundry detergent and fabric softener. So you can get the Lenore in Spring Awakening, Fresh Meadow, they have all the scents. You can get a small bottle for £1 or the bigger bottle for £2. They also have color catchers, which I have shown on my channel in the past, and I like the Ace for Whites if you want to really whiten up some clothes. And you can also get the Lenore dryer sheets, Febreze. They just really have a huge selection in there. I also love Zaflora, as you guys probably know, and they have some great different scents in there. I love the Linen Fresh, but today I actually bought Tropical Twist because I feel like spring is on its way soon. I also love this lime scale remover, and I picked that up in Poundland. I also found these damp traps in Poundland, and I talked about these in my recent deep clean video. And you can also get Sit It Bang there, but being a brand name, their products are £2 each. Next up, I wanted to talk about storage solutions that you can find in Poundland. Today, I felt like this section was a little bit thin on the ground, but I have these little blue rectangular ones. They are 2 for £1, and I keep these at home in my desk just to section off smaller items in my desk, like sellotape and glue and things. But they also had like some different sizes and shapes. They have some circular ones in different colors, and then they had some bigger storage bins which would work really well in a cupboard or a drawer. In the past, I've picked up baskets like this in Poundland, and I keep the boys' plastic cups in there. It just helps me to organize them a little bit better. And I've also got ones like this in our kitchen, you can see on the left, which I just keep like random little bits as well. Another item that I tend to pick up in Poundland is batteries. We have so many battery powered toys, and if we ever get a toy for the kids that needs like an awkward sized or shaped battery, I just know that I'll find it in there because they really do have a big selection. They have the little ones that fit my kitchen scales and all different types of ones. And whenever I'm in Poundland, I also tend to pick up snacks and treats for the kids, the type of on-the-go snacks that you would throw into your bag or into a lunchbox. So when we're at home, I really try for the boys to just have fruit and yogurt and snacks that don't require any packaging, but these are great when we're going out or if they need a packed lunch. So the boys love those Nature Valley bars. They also love bear yo-yos, but I think these were actually £2. You can also pick up Barney Bears, which Jackson loves for pudding, but you'll notice they're actually spelt differently. Caleb also loves a brioche bun, and I tend to put these in our bag if we're ever going on a flight or out to the park. I noticed on this trip as well that the jam was really reasonable at just £1. And if you're ever having a party, they do loads of party food like party rings, crisps, and things like that as well. And apparently the Malteser boxes, these ones for £2, are one of their best sellers. We have also picked up so many great DVDs for just £1. They have thousands of titles, and most of their DVDs are just ex-retail or fully refurbished. And I know you can download pretty much any movie nowadays, but sometimes it is actually quite pricey, and my boys will watch DVDs when we're on car journeys, or if we ever go away for the weekend, say to Center Parks or something like that, we'll take DVDs because there's always a DVD player. So on this trip, I found Daddy Daycare, which is one of their favorite films. I also end up buying Beethoven for them and Dumb and Dumber as well. I also tend to come here if we ever need party supplies because they have a really good selection and it's really reasonable. When the boys were younger, I used to go onto Amazon and buy like themed party supplies, and I would spend a fortune on it. But in Poundland, they have such a good selection. So if I ever need anything for like party bags. You can get it here, like little whistles, little packs of bubbles, party hats, paper plates, serviettes, tablecloths, all of that kind of stuff. And they also do like candles, so you can get like happy birthday candles, or I found this little birthday badge, like say if your child was going to school on their birthday, they could wear that in. And yeah, as I said, they do some great gift bags as well, all different ones and really reasonable because they can be really expensive. These 3 little gift bags were just £1, so I thought that was quite good. And another thing that I am obsessed with and I always buy in Poundland are their birthday cards. I really like to have a stock in at home, so on this day I bought 20 birthday cards, and they're 2 cards for £1, and then that will be like our stash for the next year of parties. I got a selection of boy and girl ones, and they're really good quality. They're really nice. You can see here I got some football ones for Fraser's friends. I got a couple that you could use on an adult or kid, and then a good selection of boy and girl cards, and they're glittery and they look far more expensive than 50p each. Next up, I wanted to show you the children's book section and their coloring and activity books. If we're ever going on a flight, this is where I come, and I've shown so many of these in Poundland hauls in the past. They do great coloring books, as you can see here, and my 2 youngest children, they love to color, so it's so nice to get them nice and reasonable in here. They also do great little activity books. I picked this one up for Jackson. It's one where you can actually wipe the ink away again so he can practice writing. And for Caleb, I got a maths and English book for 5 to 6 year olds. You can get them right up until like Fraser's age. I got him a 9-year-old one as well. And you can also get great little kids books like the Peppa Pig books. They're really adorable in here and obviously so reasonable. But you can also get books for other ages as well, like the Horrid Henry books Fraser seemed to really like, so I picked some of those up as well. Next up, I wanted to show you the baking section, which may sound a bit random, but they have some great gadgets in here. On this visit, I found this strainer, which I thought was so great for space saving. It flattens and then you can pop it out when you actually need to use it. So if you don't have much space, this would be such a great thing to have in your kitchen. But I tend to pick up my little muffin cases or baking paper or bread cases as well. You can get little like kitchen gadgets as I showed here, cookie cutters, sprinkles. Like if you're ever cooking with the kids, they have some really good stuff in this section. I have also got some great bits from the stationery section in the past for the kids and my home office as well. I feel like I probably should have put this earlier on in the video because I do really love this section. And today when I was there, I found this really cute meal planner, so you could write down the meals you're going to have for the week, and it also has a magnet on the back, so it would be great to stick onto your fridge. Or they also had wipeable little whiteboards or little things like this, which would really look great on my desk for pens, or could also be used for makeup brushes. They have adorable little pens like this, and then just so much stuff for the kids in terms of coloring. Like all of those pens are £1. You can also get like the stuff for crafting, pipe cleaners, popsicle sticks, all of that. And again, this would be a great place to come if you're about to get on a flight and you wanted to get some tiny little activity books or coloring pens. You can get it all here. So I picked up some glue because we needed some glue, and they also have great stickers, so for stockings or again for flights, and if you're potty training or a reward chart, anything like that, you can get so many great stickers here. And I think it's 2 sheets for £1. The next section is gardening. So don't laugh, but one of my friends said that the gardening section in Poundland is absolutely brilliant. And on the day that we were here, it was so busy, I had to wait a while to actually get some footage with no one else in it because people were like loving and buying all of the stuff. So they have things from fake plants to seeds to gardening gloves to tools to lights. They had so much. So yes, if you are a keen gardener, they really do have some great bits here. I thought it was also worth mentioning that I tend to come here when I need something seasonal because they do some great seasonal ranges. So if we're ever doing anything for Halloween or Christmas, or like this time of year, it was actually Valentine's Day. So I thought I would show you some of the seasonal items they had for Valentine's Day. Decorations and little gifts as well. Just things that I could purchase really reasonably and surprise the kids with. I saw this little soft toy toy that says "You're my lobster," and I was joking to Matt that I was going to get that for him because he's my lobster. Yeah, they do the little keychains, little appreciation notes, just all kinds of different things. And like I said, at Halloween they do some great like fairy light pumpkins and stuff, and then at Christmas they do some great accessories that you can give to your elves. And yeah, they had chocolates, flowers, little gifts that I just think the kids would love, or if we were having some kind of party or we needed a few little decorations, I could definitely get it in here. Next up, I wanted to talk about toys. I feel like they can be a bit hit and miss in Poundland, but you can get 4 Play-Dohs for £1 there. You can also pick up little things that, again, would be great if you were going on a trip and you needed something to entertain them while you were traveling. You can get 2 packs of cards or dominoes as well. I actually picked these up because that was part of the boys' homework to play that. They also do some really cute bath toys. You can get these little pens for the bath and like little alphabet letters as well. So I got them because we're trying to teach Jackson his alphabet at the moment. The baby section I also used to really like when the boys were little. They had great little baby cups, weaning spoons, and I'm still using the little baby flannels that you can get there. I have about 3 packs of these and they're still going strong as well. So I thought it was worth mentioning that. And then I also spotted that they do these little like mattress protectors, which I picked up because that's the sort of stage we're at with Jackson now. And then yeah, the last thing I wanted to show you guys is the toothpaste. They have loads of beauty stuff in there, but I tend to not buy anything except for the toothpaste, and I also pick up floss as well. I don't get toothbrushes there because we use electric, but I like that you can get brand name Aquafresh and also the floss as well. Right, so that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. That is everything I got in Poundland today, and also the things that I tend to always go there for. But I would love to know in the comments if there is anything I'm missing out on, if there's anything that you get when you're there. Let me know down below, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.